The story of Savitri and Satyavan is one of the most famous and profound tales in Indian mythology, particularly within the Mahabharata, where it serves as a powerful narrative of love, devotion, and the triumph of willpower over the inevitable. It is a story that intertwines themes of fate, duty, and divine intervention, illustrating the lengths to which a devoted wife would go to save her husband, even defying the gods themselves. Savitri, the princess of Madra, was known for her beauty, wisdom, and unmatched piety. She was highly respected in her kingdom, not only for her lineage but for her deep spiritual knowledge and her commitment to dharma, or righteous living. When it came time for her to marry, Savitri's father, King Ashvapati, asked her to choose a husband from among the many suitors who came to seek her hand. But Savitri, wise beyond her years, did not choose a suitor based on outward appearances or royal status. She sought out a man whose heart and soul aligned with her values. Savitri's choice fell on Satyavan, the son of a blind king named Dayumatsana, who had been exiled to the forest with his wife and son after losing his kingdom to an enemy. Satyavan, though of noble blood, was not a typical prince. He had no wealth, no power, and was not seen as a suitable match for a princess like Savitri. Furthermore, it was prophesied that Satyavan would die within a year of his marriage. Despite these dire circumstances, Savitri chose him, driven by her deep love and belief in his inner worth. This choice of love over material wealth and faith in the deeper essence of a person rather than external circumstances is one of the central themes of the story. Savitri's decision reflects the idea that true love transcends the physical world, that it is rooted in something far more profound than appearances, wealth, or fate. She saw in Satyavan not just a husband, but a soul that was worthy of her devotion and sacrifice. The prophecy about Satyavan's death was no secret, and Savitri knew from the start that their time together would be limited. Yet, her love for him remained unwavering, and she married him, accepting the inevitable fate that lay ahead. This acceptance, however, did not lead to passive resignation. Instead, it ignited in Savitri a determination to defy the course of destiny. As the fated year passed, and the time for Satyavan's death drew near, Savitri prepared herself for the most difficult test of her life. She spent the days leading up to the inevitable with her husband, cherishing every moment with him and making the most of the precious time they had. Then, on the day Satyavan was destined to die, Savitri accompanied him to the forest, as was their custom. As Satyavan sat down under a tree to rest, he suddenly collapsed, and it was then that the god of death, Yama, arrived to claim his soul. But Savitri's devotion to her husband did not end with his death. In a moment of divine courage and unmatched resolve, she followed Yama as he took Satyavan's soul to the underworld. With each step she took, she engaged Yama in a conversation, offering him profound wisdom and compelling arguments about the nature of life, death, and duty. Yama, impressed by her devotion and intellect, offered her a boon, any wish she desired, except for the life of her husband. Savitri, in her wisdom, did not ask for material wealth or power. Instead, she asked for the restoration of her husband's life. Yama, bound by the law of the boon, agreed. But as he was about to grant her request, Savitri made another clever request. She asked for children to be born to her and Satyavan. Yama, unable to resist her resolve, granted her wish, and in doing so, she gained the promise of her husband's return. Savitri's strategic wisdom and unshakable devotion had turned the tables on fate itself. In the end, Savitri's sheer willpower, love, and intelligence won out. When Yama was about to leave, he returned Satyavan's soul to his body, and the two were reunited. Satyavan, miraculously revived, returned to life, and the couple went on to live a long and prosperous life, ultimately fulfilling the prophecy that they would rule wisely and with great honor. The story of Savitri and Satyavan is much more than just a tale of love and devotion. It is a profound meditation on the nature of fate, the power of determination, and the strength of the human spirit. Savitri's actions teach us that while we may not always have control over the events that shape our lives, we do have the power to shape how we respond to them. Her devotion to her husband transcended mere attachment. It was a commitment to the greater good, to righteousness, and to the sacred bond of love that defies even the power of death. Savitri's courage and wisdom also highlight the importance of intellect in navigating the challenges of life. She did not simply follow her heart. She combined her love with reason and strategy. In doing so, she showed that love, when guided by wisdom, can overcome even the most insurmountable obstacles. Her victory over Yama, the god of death, is a timeless reminder that love, devotion, and righteousness can challenge the very laws of nature, and that through determination and wisdom, we can transcend even the most seemingly unchangeable fates. The story of Savitri and Satyavan, with its themes of love, sacrifice, and resilience, continues to inspire and teach us today. It reminds us of the enduring power of love and the importance of never giving up, even in the face of seemingly impossible odds. Through Savitri's example, we learn that it is not only fate that shapes our lives, but our actions, our wisdom, and our unwavering devotion to those we love.